Hello, it's Diane. I have been busy ironing and cutting fabrics, vintage fabrics, so I can get things ready for my shop. But I wanted to take a little break from doing that and just show you some things. First of all, I want to show you these gorgeous boho fabrics. They're actually Indian and I don't know where else. From Sheila on the Junk Journal Junkies Facebook group. She doesn't have an Etsy store, I don't think, but if you PM her on Facebook, she can put your name on a list. She has collected beautiful sari gowns and dresses and skirts and I don't know what all through years of collecting, and now she is dividing them up and putting them in packages and letting us create with them. So thank you, Sheila. And I know that Denise on Practice Makes Pretty did a video here on YouTube of what she received from Sheila, and I wanted to share mine. Many of my pieces are the same as Denise's. I don't know if they all are, but I know that the packages vary because she has a lot of items to cut up. So without further ado, I am going to show you what I got, and I will link Sheila's Facebook so that you can message her if you would like to receive one of these bundles. She had it wrapped in this gorgeous, gorgeous fabric. It's just the way you hold it changes the light, the color. It's got gold and pink, and it's just beautiful. And the back side is usable too, but it has a different look. It has more red, and this one has more gold in the background. And it was tied with some pieces of beautiful sari, probably the scraps that she had, but I can definitely use them. And then inside the bundle, it's quite a long piece here that she gave me. I want to save these pieces for last. So you would get both fabrics and the jeweled pieces, and both are beautiful. So the fabrics, here's one that's sheer and it has gold threads and some dots. You can see the gold thread coming off the top there. Here's a blue with some gold threads along the edge. But it's just so shimmery. Even the solids are beautiful. I love this one, pink and gold. This, for some reason, just reminds me of Thailand. I've never been there, but just that's what it reminds me of, the pictures of Thailand. The intricate detail. And this burgundy and gold. They're good sized pieces too. This one is a brown, I think it's brown, with little sequins stitched on, and it's sheer. And we have this blue and purple. You can see the threads coming out here are blue, and it has a shimmer. You can see blue in it. So it looks like either, you know, it has a warp and a weft. The threads go one way and the others go the other way. So one was purple and the other was blue, and it comes out with this just a gorgeous hue, and there's some gold threads in here too. This one is embroidered. Is this the right way? Yeah, this is the right way. It's got little tiny sequins and embroidery, and it's like an orchid sheer fabric. It's just so beautiful. This again is a solid but gorgeous, and you can see the threads at the edge are black here, but it's mostly pink. This looks like a hem that she took out. So I could probably put that hem in and use it as a pocket. Here's a really pretty gold fabric. It's kind of sheer and it has gold embroidery and sequins. This is different. It's got gold thread in it again, so it's probably kind of like a lace overlay. Just so soft and gorgeous. Another one that has multicolors in the warp and the weft. So it looks purple on one side and more kind of gold on the other. I think I like this side the best. It's shinier. This is gorgeous. Again, purple and gold, and black. Beautiful design. This is kind of a rust color, and it's got little fringy part on one edge of it. This is the selvage. You can see the selvage edge, but it's fringed. Now this is interesting. It's got a solid band. Well, it's got a design on it, but I mean it's not sheer, but these parts are sheer. Isn't that beautiful? So pretty. This is the same as the fabric that it was wrapped in. This one is pink and gold paisley. This one is blue and kind of purple, you can see in there. A very subtle design. So pretty. Ooh, look at that side. And this one is green. That's so pretty. I keep saying that, but they are. A beautiful shade of blue, like a very... It doesn't look the same through my lens, but what I'm looking at here is a very rich, deep turquoise with gold. Has more green in it in person than I'm seeing on my viewfinder. Gorgeous. This is the same color as this. Maybe they came from the same, maybe this was the border and this was on the outfit. But it's got embroidery and some gold threads. I don't know how they do this. Their fabrics are just so beautiful. Here's another one with little sequins dotting it and a little flower embroidered on. Pretty blue. Pale green it looks like here, with some gold threads and some sequins again, but they're kind of coppery. I'm not sure if this was the under layer for this. Kind of think so. And another lacy type of fabric with some silver along the edge. This is beautiful. It's nice and heavy even though it's sheer. And then the beaded pieces, my favorites, but you have to have the fabrics too, and these fabrics are just divine. But there's some beaded trim. This is a fabric, but it's quite heavily beaded. I love this one. It's a corner piece and it's got little bells on it. I love the little bells. Another silvery piece. Look at that. Beautiful. This one is heavy with beads. So gorgeous. It's got a turquoise background and it's got gold and clear and more turquoise beads. That's going to have to be the centerpiece of something. I have to admire these for a while before I use them. If I put them in a journal and sell them, then I can't look at them anymore. This one feels like it's metallic. I love this medallion. This is quite heavy too, and it feels like there's metallic in it. Metallic threads. Like more like wire, like a very, very, very fine wire. Here's another beaded and embroidered flower. Just a piece of trim that's gorgeous. This one is still sewn to the backing piece. Another gorgeous corner piece. Look at all that beading. Beautiful. This reminds me of maybe a veil, you know, something that would be worn around the head. Beautiful, beautiful. I love this piece. It's a nice big one. So this is all so gorgeous, and I thank you, Sheila. I almost called you Shirley. I thank you, Sheila, for being willing to part with your gorgeous gowns that you've been collecting all these years. And like I said, I will link her Facebook below. I've also gotten some boho things from Salena at Amour Fabriques on YouTube and on Etsy. And I've gotten some from eBay. So I really need to get busy making some boho. I have so many things to make though. So I'm not going to go through everything, but I had gotten won a bid on some of the beaded pieces, and I can't remember which came from eBay and which came from Salena, but I think most of these beaded pieces, the medallions and things, came from eBay. I did get some from Salena. Look at that. So, you know, I hesitated buying the pieces from Sheila because I already had these. But when she showed what she hadn't even cut them up yet. She was just showing the gowns she was going to be cutting. And I just needed to add to my collection. And these, whoops, sorry, these are the, well, this is something I bought. These are, I think that one may have come from Salena. Some of these did. But there are more of the smaller pieces in this little box here. I bought this at Hobby Lobby. It was on clearance, but I thought it was perfect. And this came in a package of things I got from a garage sale, I think. But I put it in with this stuff because it'll go perfect with it. So I have a lot to work with. And do I have it here? Oh, I don't think I brought it in. Well, these are fabrics that came from Salena, and I think I got some on eBay too with the other stuff. But most of this I think is from Salena. But I also had gotten from her, I forgot what she calls them, these quilted pieces. Oh, that's not it. These quilted pieces. There's no batting in between, but there's layers of fabric. Looks like 4 layers of fabric. And they're just hand stitched together. And so she sold some cut in the size that would be good for book covers, and then she sold some bundles of 10 of this size and 10 of this size and 10 of this size. So I had gotten one of those, and she also sold chenille pieces, which are gorgeous, and that's what I was just looking for because I didn't bring them in with me. Let me see if I can find them real quick. If I can't find them quick, I won't keep looking. I found them. I'm getting hoarse again. Every time I do a video, I lose my voice. So these are the chenille pieces. Sorry about that. But this is how they came bundled. I already took this one apart because I was playing with it. So these are just beautiful little chenille pieces. I don't know if she has more, but she carries all kinds of interesting things in her shop, and I will link that below too. And with each of these bundles, she gave you a larger piece that you could put on your cover. So I have been playing around with these cover pieces. I bought a set of three or four covers size pieces, and so I've been playing around with that, and I'll show you that more when I get working on it. But I just needed to take a break from cutting and ironing fabric. There's one more thing I want to show you, and that is, if you recall, at one of my yard or flea markets that I went to a couple weeks ago, I think, I got a couple boxes full of old recipes, handwritten recipes and recipes cut from magazines and little recipe booklets and things. And I finally got a chance to go through them, sort them out, throw away the really bad pieces and uninteresting things. But I saved a lot. But I also found things that I didn't know were in there, so I thought I would let you see them. This is a treasure. Assorted household labels, gummed. Utility, mailing, marking, canning. I wish I knew how old this is, but it's definitely old. It advertises green stamps on the back. So this is a mailing label. This storage label, fragile. Open schools to epileptics. Epilepsy laws are outmoded. So this is like in support of epileptics, apparently, these labels. But this book belongs to. I don't know if it was, I don't think it was part of this book. I think she stuck it in here. Looks like the mailing labels were, yeah, they were torn out from there. So here we have some mailing labels, merchandise, 4th class, 1st class, handle with care, this side up. We have some fragile, liquid and glass. And then we have the plain labels that are like the Denison labels. Blue, red, and then some labels for labeling your jam, your homemade jams and jellies. These will be awesome in vegetables too, and some plain ones. These will be awesome in some cookbook journals or country farmhouse journals. And some larger red ones. Oh no, it got stuck to the page behind, so I don't know what's on the page behind, but they're small. Up here it says, the last sheet in the book, stickers gummed on both sides. They can be stuck on photos and then moisten the other side and attach them to something. So that's why they're stuck together, because they were gummed on both sides. So that was a really good find. I was very pleased to find that yesterday. Then there was this fruit jar markers book from Utica, New York. And again, it's labels for your produce that you can and freeze, and some of them are ruined, but I can use some. butter, your homemade butter, raspberry, peaches, marmalade, pickles, ketchup. So that's full of good stuff. And I did show you these labels because I did find them as I was going through the box on the video. So there's quite a few of these little blue labels. I don't know why that's in there. And then there was some stuff that's going to go in gardening books. There's this booklet, Care of the Home Garden.